So we got more details about Jumpstart releasing on Arena, and I've gotta say, I would have implemented the release of this set a little bit different. Let's talk about Jumpstart in Arena and how I maybe would have implemented this a little bit different, and the video's already started. Special thanks to our Patreon supporters who power our channel. Check out our Patreon for monthly giveaways, exclusive content, and even a starring role in our fan fight series. Link in the description below. Hello and welcome to the day. Thank you for spending your time with us. Welcome back to another episode of Jake and Joel Are Magic. I am Joel. We're going to talk about Jumpstart on Arena, but first, if you wouldn't mind, go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you like the video and you want to see more like it. And don't forget that right now we're running a limited time giveaway for anybody that joins our Patreon. Link is down in the description below. Our first edition stickers have come in, and anybody who joins at any level until we run out will receive one of those for free. Let's jump into this and talk about Jumpstart. So we found out today that the format is going to cost 400 gems or 2,000 gold starting July 16th until August 16th. The way this is going to be arranged is that you'll get to pick from randomly, shown packs of Jumpstart, the themes themselves, for the entry fee of 400 gems or 2,000 gold. And you get to play with that deck until you're tired of that combination and you want to buy back in. You can drop at any time, pick two new formats, new, what do they call them? Themes for Jumpstart, boosters, I guess I should say. And you can combine those two and play them again. So off the rip, I'm very excited about this format. I think that we are going to get a lot of new cards into the historic pool, which is really going to shake up that format and make it even more interesting than it already is, especially when you consider that we just got some bans. And I think that it's an excellent place to onboard new friends who are interested in playing Arena or MTG, but aren't interested in deck building. Look, deck building can be the most daunting and difficult part of this entire hobby, and Jumpstart gets around that. You just take these two boosters, shuffle them up, and you play. And so I have to wonder, when you've got a digital client that can just get customers inside, why you would want to charge them more than maybe once to play a format that seems like this is the best place for me to tell my friends, hey, come on, play some Arena. Here's, whatever the entry fee is, I'll pay it for you. You can play as long as you want, and you'll get to skip the deck building part. You get to learn Magic, play crazy Magic, and then they're already on the client. They are ready to have this deck. Oh, I really liked my Angels, Smash deck. I want to build a deck with Angels. Can you suggest another one to combine with the Angels half that might make an actually fun and playable constructed deck? It's strange to me that, especially when you consider the new player thing, that you have to purchase back into the event every single time. If you don't enjoy your first playthrough, you didn't really connect with the themes, then you have to pay again to play again. Whereas there's a ton of themes. Why not just give people the free reign of going in there and experimenting? Have a one-time fee that they go and pay, because I know you have to make money. You're still a business. But make it phantom so that you don't get to keep the cards and you just pick and play and mix and match. And, we're getting to show our friends, look, Goblin Angels, this is a crazy format. Unicorn Goblins, Unicorn Smash. Let's combine some stuff, play around. We can play together. I'll teach you Magic. And it's like you don't have to worry about the deck building aspect of it. It's the perfect on-ramp. The other part of this is that Arena won't be selling packs or decks in the store directly. So that means that to acquire the cards, you either have to buy into the event, which won't have duplicate protection and won't have, wild cards as rewards for opening a certain amount of these or participating a certain amount of times. And you have to use wild cards to acquire the specific cards that you might want for your constructed decks. Look, I already told you, I'm being transparent. Historic pool widening is why I'm super excited for this set. There's a list of decks that I'm already planning on building, I'm already brewing, and I'm going to share with you all soon, but I'm going to have to burn through a ton of wild cards, and I would rather just be able to go in, buy the cards that I want, buy the decks that I want, or we'll keep it random, just like any set release, but I know that I'll be protected duplicate-wise, and I'll be protected with wildcards coming in as well, so that eventually I will be able to get the exact cards that I want. It's very, very strange to me that they won't be selling them directly in the store, that the only way to acquire these cards is going to be either participate in the event over and over again until you get everything you need or close to it, and then use your wild cards that you've earned or purchased, received through other purchases to create the cards for your constructed decks that you actually want to use. So you're asking, Joel, how would you fix this? I hear your complaints. What do you want to do about this? And the first thing I would do is make the event free. It's very straight up. Let's make it phantom and free. Those are really the two biggest things. I have a group of friends, I'm sure you're the same way. I have a list of friends that would like to play MTG, find it a little daunting, have always heard the meme about it's a huge money sink, which it is. That is a true thing, folks. Don't think that it's not. But this would be a free way for them to play, for them to test out the client. This reminds me more of, when we had Duels of the Planeswalkers or things on Xbox or PC or even mobile that were easy on-ramps for us to play something very akin to MTG and learn it together and get interested. Why not have that on your Premier client that has only become more Premier because of this year's events? Why not have that available for people to come in, play this awesome format that you've got, this great idea, this huge on-ramp for new players and great card pool for historic constructed players? Why not just make it phantom and free? Let's all enjoy this. Let's all have a good time teaching our new friends how to play MTG, getting them onto the client, getting them interested in it. Oh man, I really loved my, Unicorn Angels deck. Great. Let's combine that into a deck. Let's pluck out some cards. Let's put in some other cards, and you've got a viable constructed deck that we can play. Or everybody knows Brawl is hugely casual and fun. Now you've got this great on-ramp there as well. These great cards to start building Brawl decks. The whole point that I'm saying, that I'm trying to make, is that you have this opportunity to pull in a new audience. I don't know if you want to be charging every single time, because people might only want to pay once. So with the Phantom event, let's have two different queues, okay? We're going to have one that is Phantom. You have random decks that you pick from each time. You re-queue, want to drop, want to shuffle that one together, play it until you're tired of it, drop, re-queue, that kind of thing. And then a second queue that's free, and you can pick from the decks that you've purchased or you've already earned. If you don't make it Phantom, they'll be earning the decks, then they can play them and they can use them. But I think if they were on the store, people would just buy them, and then you have them. We can test out different combinations, test out strong combinations, and go into that queue and play with the decks that you've already got. And look, again, I'm not immune to the point that you are a business. So let's make it a one-time entry. I think that that's even fine. Charge $10, even $20. Maybe less than that. I'm not a finance expert. Let's charge a one-time fee, $10 or $15. Get into this queue. It's Phantom. They know that going in, or maybe they get to keep the first two, and then after they choose, they can, play with the different decks that they want. That's you can figure that out, but I think that it needs to have a low barrier of entry and a one barrier of entry, single barrier of entry, so that you can keep players playing, keep players interested, and then make the packs purchasable on the store. I cannot highlight this enough. Not just for, players like me that want a lot of the cards and want the little bit of protection that we have in this client with the vault and with wild cards coming in. That's pretty much what we've got. I mean, we have no protection on this now. We just have to go in there, randomly pick, find the ones that you want, or honestly just not even participate in this and use the wild cards that we get from other sets that we've already purchased a lot to get the exact cards that we want. Let me know down below what you think. I mean, this really is about us as a group, as a community discussing this, and is this the right way to go about it? I mean, the entry fee, even though you only get one run with 2 different boosters shuffled together to make one deck, the entry fee is very reasonable. It's not a ton of money, but it is over time you have to pay every single time to get in, and you don't get any wildcard protection. You don't get any protection to vault progress, so that you can make sure you're getting good value and you're not just getting duplication every time you play. And if you buy into the event and you're specifically trying to earn the cards into your collection, you might end up having to pick a duplication just because you're like, well, I already have these. It just doesn't make any sense. The conversation continues with you below. Let me know what you think. We'll chat about it. If you liked the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, limited time only over on our Patreon. Go check that out. We got a special Burst Edition sticker coming at you if you join at any level, so go check that out. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you later.